There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, Grabby here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm actually like cutting into like all the pre-recorded videos I have because January is here, and there are some new tunes that I'm going to like go over the kits right now, the reworks and everything. However, there's also another reason. So basically, right now the voting is still going on for you guys to select your top 10 tunes in DC Legends. So the link to the survey is below. However, here I'm going to announce that I'm going to do another tournament. This one's a bit different. This one, I don't know. We'll see if it works. I'm going to try to see if it works. At first, I'm only going to take 5 of you guys. And so you're going to have to kind of fight for position, if that makes sense. So anyway, what it is a fantasy draft PvP tournament. So the way that I was thinking about it is basically we have, I'm going to say 5 people for now, 5 people who are going to do a fantasy draft of the DC Legends tunes, meaning I did a fantasy draft with like Hate Mail and Dr. Zabaro way back when in the beginning of the channel, like a good 9 months ago, I guess. And basically it was, you draft, like if you do know sports and you know what I mean by a fantasy draft and you know how that works. If you don't know sports, basically it is you have your own team that you're going to build, and you have an order by which you can select whichever tunes you want. And then once one person selects that tune is off the board, is no longer in the pool of tunes you can select, and you have to pick the next one. So for example, if player 1 selects Wonder Woman, then player 2 cannot, well, Wonder Woman POT, let's be specific, then player 2 cannot select Wonder Woman POT. Player 2 will then have to select a completely different tune. So usually you'll have like what we call a draft board of how you would order your own tunes, and then you would select them, and that's like kind of like the logistics behind it. But what I want to have happen is we have a fantasy draft. We have 5 of you guys as subscribers actually select your tunes, and then we're going to do a PvP tournament that's going to last like the first 3 weeks. And I'll go into all the specific rules like in another video. So this one doesn't go 20 minutes long, but then we're going to do a PvP tournament. And basically it is, you have one set of energy, so that's 10 matches per week that you have to fight in a row, completely in a row. And I mean I really will go into details about this. And then you submit that screen recording of those matches to me, and then you go, like, if you've won 6 out of 10 of them, you get 60 points. If you won 4 out of 10 of them, you get 40 points. And there's some other rules about board clearing and everything. Trust me, it's all written down. That will be for the first 3 weeks, is that every match you win is 10 points. And then for the final week, the 4th week, every match you win will be worth 20. And then the top 2 from those 5 who win will then face off. And there will be another 2 weeks of competition there. So in any case, let me make sure I have all the rules. So it'll be 5 players. You'll have a draft that's going to be recorded. Now here's the other thing too. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to be, and you can still participate. So if you're a person who's like shy around camera, but you like, oh, I really want to do this, but I don't really want to be on YouTube and stuff like that, that's totally fine. I'm going to accept those who don't want to as well, but you will have to submit screen recordings for it every week when you're doing it. And on top of it, in order to a lot of you guys with the best intentions in mind will want to sign up for this tournament and then won't be able to actually fulfill what needs to happen. So I'm going to require that if you want to sign up for the tournament, then you need to submit like a screen video of you playing like 3 PvP matches. But the link and everything for that for you to enter will not start until Friday. Well, no, this is going to be released Friday. So that will start Monday. That will begin on Monday. I will have that video come up. On that video, by the way, there will not be mentioned. I'll probably put like on the YouTube video itself, I'll put like a little text or whatever saying don't forget to subscribe. And in fact, I'll probably even pause it and put some audio in, just kind of reminding you that the tournament submission starts on Monday the 27th, I believe. So that way you can go ahead and submit everything. Let me make sure I got all the rules for that down. So, I'm on the wrong page. I'm still developing my Marvel Future Revolutions content. So like I have a whole like set of things I'm just missing. So yeah, basically it'll be pool play for the first 4 weeks. You have to play 10 straight matches, no cuts. And then at the beginning of the show the board and show the energy, which means you can arrange your board kind of how you want to if you want before you actually start recording. But once you start recording, you can't stop and you have to use 10 energy. Clear the board. If you don't clear the board, then you're allowed to reset the board and it won't cost you an energy. However, when you reset the board, you lose all the points that you accumulated before. Each win from weeks 1 to 3 is worth 10. And then in week 4, each win is worth 40. At the end, for the last 2 weeks, the top 2 will then face off head to head. Yeah, so that will be it. So you'll be able to actually submit screen recordings of yourself playing PvP to be a part of the tournament. And when you give the screen recordings, you can like talk through it if you want to, even give your little commentary if you want, or you can not do any of that at all. You could just like submit the video. That's fine as well. Just trying to accommodate in case you don't want to. So that will be coming Monday, December 27th. I'll put up a link for you to submit everything. So hopefully at least 5 of you guys. I just need 5 people who want to be a part of it. And there will be a cash prize at the end of it. Of course, there will be. So in any case, let's go ahead and don't forget to vote for the top 20. That will be whittled down to the top 10. There's a link below that has all the tunes that are in DC Legends. Take the 20 you think are the best. And then once I have those 20, this voting will continue on until the 26th. Then I'll have a link there where you like the percentages and everything, and then you can vote on the top 10 there. So don't forget to submit that as well. Check the link below. So now, all right, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Look who has decided to join me. Say what's up. What's up? All right. So anyway, so don't forget top 20 down below. Vote on the ones in DC Legends that you think are top 20, and then later we will figure out the top 10. And coming soon, the Fantasy Draft PvP tournament. That'll be a nice way to kick off 2022. So now, let's go ahead and get into January. Actually, it looks like it's going to be oh no, it made the picture big. So I've never really done that. And I have to be frank. Well, okay. I'm guessing this guy's a Speed Force guy, and I'll be real with you. I am not aware of Peacemaker, or Savitar. So I guess I have a couple of strikes on my nerd card now. But yeah, I will say that he has a little mustache here, like a little, I don't know about him. And then his face looks it's reminding me of something that's bird, like Hawk Girl and Hawkman. That's what the mask kind of reminds me of. That's what I knew it reminded me of something. Anyway, so I'm not aware of either of these characters. So yeah. January is almost here. DC Legends with Peacekeeper. In DC Legends with Peacekeeper, Christopher Smith. And Christopher Smith is such a just average name. Sorry for any Chris Smiths out there. And Savitar, the Speed Force Cultist. And reworked Wally West, which I'm curious about. I love Wally West. I absolutely love Wally West. I don't use him as much as I used to, but I absolutely love him. So I'm curious about how they would have changed his kit. And then Captain Cole, who I have like 10,000 frags of, and I haven't worked on him at all. So find out all about this month's event below, blah, blah, blah. So Savitar, the Speed First Cultist. Now I went through and saw like the events for the month of January, and there's one thing I'm really excited about, but I have not read the kits yet. So, and I want to go ahead and work on my Wally West because I love Wally West. So I want to go ahead and work on them. So I went ahead and decided to make this video now real quick. All right, so forgive any mistakes along the way. Savitar, the Speed Force Cultist. So he's the login reward. Savitar gained his powers during an airplane accident and has dedicated his life to the Speed Force ever since, using his abilities against those who challenge his beliefs. That is vague. How did he get it in an airplane accident? Okay. Because I have to go check out the comic, right? Kinetic transference. Damage to all enemies and gain 3 crit chance ups. Legendary also gained 3 crit damage ups. I have to say, I've started to come around more and more on crit chance ups and crit damage up. Albeit, well, it depends on how hard he's going to hit. Null Inertia, gain 50% shield and crit immunity. Legendary, gain 2 empowered stamina ups. Gain 50% shield and crit immunity. Legendary, 2 stamina ups. So far, sounds very selfish as a tune. Heavy damage, delayed effect, heavy damage, and 3 crit chance downs to all enemies. Legendary also apply 3 crit damage downs. Okay. If an enemy, deceleration, if an enemy has speed ups, steal it, max 3, at the end of the turn of each enemy. Okay, so, wait. If an enemy has speed ups, steal it, steal them, or steal 3 of them, at the end of the turn of each enemy. So, if, for example, Black Flash is on the other side and he has like 9 speed ups, but it's not his turn, and his team, they all have their turns before him. Does that mean that by the time it gets to Black Flash's turn, I will have stolen all 9 of those speed ups? You see what I'm saying? Like that part, or is it just you're stealing the speed ups each turn after the enemy, and then you're only stealing the speed ups off of that specific enemy? Okay, so anyway, maybe I'm just like not seeing that right. Legendary gain 1 strength up per speed up. Yo. Okay. Okay. Direction. When an enemy gains any positive affinity, purge it. Wow. Legendary, also called kinetic transference. So then you're also damage to all enemies. So then, like, for example, when Superman is always gaining those, and I'm guessing a passive can't proc a passive. So if Superman ends up having his passive damage immunity proc, then it won't get stolen because his passive of getting a damage immunity should not proc the passive from Savitar and have the immunity stolen, or sorry, purged. I will say this though. I will say this: the one place where they missed it, I wish instead of them saying purged it, they said that he would steal it, because that would be fun, a lot of fun. But then at the same, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This might be really awesome, because the thing I'm thinking about now is that Terra runs around giving buff immunity, debuff immunity, but hers is passive at the start of battle, so I'm not sure it'll steal it, like the thing I was saying before about Superman passive procking a passive. But when she starts doing it in battle, then you steal that. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Now going down to the stats, and you know what? Here's something I'm gonna try to do. I'll be right back. Dude, DC Legends Toolkit is so good. So what I was going to do was I was going to jump on DC Legends Toolkit and then try to see like his speed and everything else. But my man over at DC Legends Toolkit has already put Savitar in there with his stats. Like, dude, you're incredible. I need to just look up his name for real, but I don't know if I should say his name out loud because send an email to him. But anyway, you're incredible. You're amazing. So Savitar is already going to be the second fastest, right behind Impulse. So right there tied with Wally West. Wally West can still manipulate the turn meters of your teammates, so he's going to be a little bit more useful in terms of his speed. But Savitar being the second fastest, right there with Wally West, is a good look. Let's go ahead and check his HP. Where's his HP numbers at? Where are the numbers? Let me see. So the speed, that's already added. The numbers are going to be around 30,000. So that means that he is going to be in line in terms of HP, right around Hush and King Shark. King Shark isn't tanky, but he's definitely not squishy. Same with Hippolyta, Memphis. So he's going to be like right around the middle in terms of like HP, but then that also depends. I'm going to go ahead and check. I'm going to check. Hopefully you guys like this stuff, these comparisons. I'm going to try to do them more. People have asked, and so I'm trying. Let's try it for strength, because he is physical damage. Where is his strength when it comes to here? It says he is going to be right around 2,400. So let's get down to 2,400. Okay, let me see how bad these rankings go in between. So 20, right around 20. So he's not as. Ooh. 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 I haven't seen him yet. Ooh. Did I miss him? There he is. Down there with Katana, Red Robin. Brain, he is not. Like Red Robin does not hit. Batman, World's Greatest Detectives does not hit. Steel does not hit. So he's not gonna hit much, but those strength ups with the speed ups is gonna help with some of the damage. But ooh, you're not bringing him in for damage. That's for sure. That is for sure. And then 1,600 in terms of intelligence. That'll let us know how good he is in terms of defensively against special damage tunes. Woo. Ooh. Oof. I mean, I guess you can't expect too much from him, right? But yeah, okay. His stats leave something wanting. The speed is awesome. The speed is awesome. I'll say that much. But his strength, no sir. It looks like he'll be pretty not hard to kill, but he's not squishy. But his strength, no sir. Looks like he might not hit that hard. So then that ability right there, where he's gaining the strength that's with the speed ups, might be the first legendary point you need to take if you want him to do damage. Like if that's your desire. All right. Anyway, might be. Don't. I'm not giving a legendary order right now. All right. So. Peacemaker. Pacifist diplomat Christopher Smith is the Peacemaker, a man who loves peace so much he is willing to kill anyone who stands in its way. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Fist diplomacy. Fist diplomacy. Okay. I like that. I like that. I wish I was still like at the age of where I go to bars and stuff, and it wasn't a pandemic. Because if you like get into a fight with somebody, like I'm about to unleash some fist diplomacy, like that would, yeah. Anyway, sorry. Damage to an enemy, purge 4 buffs on target, legendary can't miss. Okay, not bad. Is he gonna be? He's gonna be a physical tune. Okay, so then always ready. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Shout out Bomani Jones. Peacemaker gains 4 strength ups, 4 crit chance ups. Also 70% chance to gain 1 damage immunity. Legendary also apply buff immunity on a random enemy. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of, well, it depends on how hard he hits. Again, that's one of those, I got to go check. Now that I'm going to, compare with with the DCL toolkit. Peace at any cost. Damage to all enemies. 75% chance to remove all positive immunities from the target. Yo. Again, that's that Terra thing. Because now if I can open that up, if I can put him on a team and then remove all that debuff immunity, like let's say he gets to go for, I have to check his speed. Let's say he's hot pretty fast. Then I can unload all that debuff immunity. Then I can drop my disease. I can drop my bleeds. I can, yeah. All right. All right. Where was I? Damage to all enemies, 75% chance to remove all positive immunities from the target. From the targets. Legendary, remove 3 buffs on every character. Yo, that's something. That is something. Zealous Vigilante. Every time an enemy is buffed, 75% chance for Peacemaker to gain 2 strength ups and 2 crit damage ups. Yo. So then, okay. So then, if Terra is buffing everybody, 75% chance. I don't even know how many buffs Terra gives out. I just know it's a lot. Let's say that's 5. Let's say it's 5, right? So she's giving 5 to everybody. So 75% chance. That's 20 buffs she's giving out. That's 15 buffs if you go 75%. And so then for every buff, she's giving out 15 buffs. That means he's going to get 30 strength ups and 30 crit damage ups. There's no way that's right. Peacemaker's immune to stun is a legendary point. There's no way that's correct. The math I just did. Like you guys see the math that I'm doing, right? So if it's if it's an AOE buffing like Barda does, like Terra does, then for every buff that's thrown out there, 75% chance for him to get 2 strength ups and 2 crit damage ups. That's gonna stack like stupid. Yo, if Peacekeeper is attacked by an enemy with awareness. He uses Fist of Diplomacy on the attacker. Legendary Peacemaker ignores awareness. Okay. Like if that, okay, so because the okay, I'm still going to go with that passive can't proc a passive thing. So I'm assuming that's not the case. But, in Terra buffs, that is an active ability. Barda's passive after she gets hit doing that. There's no way. There's no way they're going to allow that thing to happen. But when Barda does buff on her A2 and buffs everyone, if you have a Terra and a Barda on your team, he becomes a god. You know what I mean? Like, then I'm searching out for Terra and Barda. You buff everybody if you want to. You buff everybody if you want to. There's no way that can be right. It must mean on like a single character or something, because every time an enemy is buffed is a lot of times in this game right now. All right, anyway, sorry. That's a lot. So let's go ahead and go to the DC Legends Toolkit and compare the strength on this dude. If he's high strength and he's physical damage too, like what's the business, man? So it's 2,500, right around there. So his 2,500 is going to make him fall in line with the damage of. Where are you? Where are you? Since now I don't have to do real math. Hey, Peacekeeper, where are you at? I said 2,500, right? Or did I pass him by? You guys have already looked at it and been like, he's right there. I'm not seeing Peacekeeper. I'm not seeing Peacekeeper. Am I doing my math correctly? So where you at? Where you at? Strength on Peacekeeper. That is going to be 2,574. 2,574. I literally passed by him twice. All right, so that puts him right above Flash and below Green. So he's not hitting hard, but again, he's stacking buffs like a madman if that stuff is to be true. And it's just like, I guess, Lady Shiva as well, since she's strength-based as well. Because Lady Shiva can do damage, but on Mystics, though, she's not really that strong anywhere else. And specifically Black Flash and Spectre. All right, so then we're looking at his HP, which is going to be right around 30,000, which is basically like what it was with Savitar. So I'm not going to really check on that one. Let's check his speed real quick. So his HP is going to right around Savitar, so pretty much average. His speed is going to be 114, I think is what the math is on that. So where is 114? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Peacekeeper. 116, sorry, bad math. So not the fastest in the world, but not slow. About maybe a little bit below average. Say a little bit below average. Or put it like this: there's plenty faster than him. Put it that way. Maybe not below average, but there's plenty faster than him. All right. Okay. 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 So we got the HP, the speed, the strength, and I'm not gonna check intelligence now. All right. I mean, oh, his intelligence is low. Looks like he's susceptible to special damage. All right. Okay. So now, with the two, I mean, Peacekeeper looks like he might be a beast. I just really need to see what those stats are. Like, I have to play him. I have to see what that buffing, what happens with the buffs whenever the enemy team buffs, because then he's going to end up becoming a PvP god. So I don't know. He might knock Spectre off the throne. Okay, so Wally West, forgotten by reality. Wally West fought against the odds to come back from the Speed Force and reclaim the love of his friends and the title of the Flash. Let's go ahead and have a sip of coffee. All right. Damage to an enemy, hypersonic strike. Damage to an enemy, gain 3 speed ups always. 50% chance to gain an additional speed up always. Legendary, 50% chance to strike twice. Gift of speed. Give 3 speed ups, 3 turns. That's a long time for speed ups. And 30% turn meter up. I think they used to be 20. I think it was 20 or 25 before. To all enemies, legendary, also gain 1 awareness always and apply 1 awareness on a random enemy. I do like that for the legendary point, the 2. Infinite mass punch. Heavy damage to an enemy. I hope it's actually heavy damage, because before when I was using him, it was not heavy damage. Like when I was using Wally West before, I would just use the 2 and the 1, the A1 and the A2, because the infinity mass punch didn't really do much. 100% additional crit chance if Wally has 5 speed ups, 5 or more speed ups. So then he's basically going to have a crit shot on his A3. And then I can do the crit damage up actually from Savitar and make him hit hard as hell. And then legendary, 100% additional crit damage. That might be a plus. Okay, after rereading that might be a plus. All right, matter phasing. 50% chance to gain 6 evasion ups at the beginning of each enemy turn. Yo. Legendary, every time Wally evades, the cooldown of gifted speed is reduced by 1, which is awesome. I absolutely love that, because I'm bringing him for gifted speed. And so if that's getting reduced because he keeps getting missed, put him on a team with Batgirl or Dove. So Dove can give all those evasion ups, or Batgirl. I can rebuild evasion teams now. Yo. Outrun Death. Are you snoring right now? You're snoring, aren't you? Okay. She's snoring. She's asleep. Outrun Death. If Wally has 5 speed ups, when reaching 0 HP, purge 3 and gain 30% true heal. Now that was the other thing. I don't think it was 30% true heal. I think it was he just wouldn't die. Legendary, reset the cooldown to all abilities, remove all debuffs, and gain 5 evasion ups after outrun death. Yo. I don't even know. Like, I want to have that A3 legendary point, but I might have to take the A2, P1, P2 first. Like, I got to take him. I think I have him L3 right now. I need to take him L4 so I can go ahead and get that 100% additional crit damage and strike twice. It's not bad. I'm not going to waste 100k in terms of purple essence, which I went over in like my whole beginner's guide thing about the value of purple essence and how to use it and how much it costs, and so I won't go over that here. But I don't know if striking twice is worth it unless I'm taking him RB1. His stats, strength-wise, 2,500, so right around bang average, seeing as how we just looked at that. His HP is a little bit below what Savitar and Peacekeeper had. Peacekeeper or Peacemaker? Is it Peacemaker? Yeah, it must be Peacemaker if he's trying to kill you to keep the peace. He's making that peace. Speed, well, we already know he's the second fastest in the game. HP, yeah, so, okay, all right. Now, Captain Cold. This is the rework I'm interested in because, of course, I got a billion of his frags. Criminal Mastermind and Icy Customer, really. Leonard Snart, such a horrible name. Counters, they must, like, that name was created because somebody's mad at somebody. There's a Leonard out there whose last name is similar to Snart, and he got named Captain Cold got his name. All right, counters the Flash's super speed with freezing cold technology. Cold shot, special damage to an enemy, minus 35% turn meter, enemy turn meter. Legendary, 15% chance to stun the target per speed down on the target. So you could run him with Mr. Freeze. That's the first thought I had. Slip and slide. Apply 3 speed downs and minus 78%. That's a weird number. Turn meter to an enemy. Legendary, remove 1 buff from the target per speed down on the target. Okay. I mean, remove, purge, well, okay, whatever. Winter is here. Whatever. Special damage to all enemies. Purge 4 buffs from each enemy. Legendary, apply 1 speed down per buff purged. Okay. Not bad. I mean, nothing's really exciting me at the moment. Sweeping Blast, 100% chance to apply 1 speed down to a random enemy at the end of Captain Cole's turn. Also apply 1 extra cooldown on the second ability of the random enemy. Yo, that's creative. I like that one. I like that. So you apply 1 extra cooldown on their A2, which a lot of times A2 is a very important ability depending on the tune, but okay, I like that. That's actually kind of cool. 100% chance to apply Legendary also apply speed down to a random enemy at the end of his turn, and then also add a cooldown on the ability of a random enemy. That's cool. I like that. I like that they add that little passive. That's very creative. Loyalty among rogues. 75% chance to use Cold Shot on any enemy that damaged Captain Cold or an ally. Legendary, equal chance that an ally uses their basic on any enemy that damages Captain Cold. I like that as well. I'm a fan. I am a fan of that. So that's basically a call assist that's a passive call assist. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. So the strength still doesn't. Let me go back up here because I remember they were. Yeah, he ain't. But he's special damage. He's special damage. So we need to check his intelligence. So let's go down here. I'm gonna check his intelligence in a second. So his agility, intelligence. So his HP. Oh wow, he's tanky. Like he's already at 39. That's about Barda and Grundy level. His speed, well, of course he should be slower, so 115. Wow. So let me check what his intelligence is looking like versus everybody else. But he's tanky. His intelligence is right around 2,400. So let's get down there. Already dropping. Already dropping. Now she's ready to go. You ready to go? You can go. All right. So Captain Cold, 2,400. I mean, if he's stacking int ups, which he's not, which means that I feel like I'm going to put him on a debuff team where it's like debuffing with int downs, or someone who's going to give him int ups like Lex. So, meh, doesn't look like he's going to do a whole lot of damage. He's like right at the bottom of, because I mean, all these other ones that have int, like intelligence, these are all physical damage tunes. Yeah, so doesn't look like he's going to be doing much damage. So it looks like he's just going to be in there for support. Okay. All right. So now going on, so far, I mean, Wally West I've already liked, so I'm going to be like prejudiced towards him, but Wally West seems like it's the best one to me. Maybe Peacekeeper this month is going to own the month. Savitar's going to be okay. I think Savitar's going to have his uses. Definitely go after him. I think Peacekeeper's probably going to be the best tied with Wally West. Captain Cold, I'm just not seeing it in this kit, but I don't know. I'll give it time. Maybe I'm just like missing it. He seems like he's going to be okay. All right. So now on PvP board clear is Gorilla Grodd, which somebody told me about Gorilla Grodd. I can't remember. Please forgive me. I can't remember. But I developed and made a video for him just because of that. I do not use him enough, and I say that a lot all the time. He's very good in Nightmare Campaign. So I would definitely say go after those frags. Well worth it. So then the Wraith tournament, you have Captain Cold as a reward. Eradicator, I like Eradicator. I do like Eradicator. I need to make a video on him. I did just take him 70-11 like about a month ago. Wally West will definitely get a video made. And Donna Troy, I have an RB1 Donna Troy, and I love Donna Troy. I just don't get to use her as much as I would like to, but I do love Donna Troy. Showdown is Heat Wave. No thank you. Miss Martian, I think Megan is good. She doesn't get used a lot, but I think she's good. She must be mid-game good, but I don't use her a lot, but I think she's good. I don't see her a lot either, but still. I think she'd probably be good in the mid-game. Then we have a villain in Mystical Blitz. Bonus characters for Siege is Savitar. That's checking for me. And I should be covered except for I don't have Mirror Master. And Captain Cold, I might take him up now, seeing as I have a lot of gems. So the 10-day, of course, is going to be Savitar. Then the 6 days, Aqualad. I mean, you kind of had to because there was no other rework, but Aqualad to me hasn't shown that he's really, like, I'm not excited about that event. Let's just be real. Then Team Up Power. So we're getting another Captain. We're getting a Captain Boomerang event. Again, I don't see a whole lot of Captain Boomerang, so I'm not sure if he's good or not. When he came out, I think it was the first one with those empowered strength ups. I mean, I guess, but it's the same thing with like what's his name, Heatwave. Like, meh. There's the event eligible list, and then I do want that Captain Cole skin. As you already know, during this month, December, there will be no raid boss, but we will have a new skin in the store on January 26th. Why can't it be December 26th? Why y'all gotta play? I do like that skin. That skin might be the reason why I take Captain Cole up a level. And then the old skins, I gotta get the Star Girl Bombshell skin, unless they're charging a lot. And then there's this thing about Garth's ability I'm not gonna go through. So far, I mean, the month seems like okay. It seems okay. Peacemaker looks like he's gonna be a beast. Savitar looks like he's gonna be serviceable. And I'm gonna go ahead and work on Wally West and Captain Cole now. So in any case, thank you guys for watching. Like, if you couldn't tell, I'm not like thrilled. I think it's gonna be a good month. I don't think it's gonna be like great, grand. I don't think any of these tunes are earth shattering. I could be 100% wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing something that's there that you guys see. Let me know. Comment below. Also below, check out the link to vote for the best tunes in DC Legends. Also remember the Fantasy Draft PvP tournament coming up Monday, December 27th. So watch out for the video there. In case you didn't know, I drop DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. And if you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Thank you for watching all the way through. Have a happy holiday season, and I'll see you next time.